Well, as you no doubt saw, the president's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen, pleaded guilty yesterday to a number of criminal charges, but some of them stemmed from a payment that he made to porn star Stormy Daniels. For that and other things, he is facing 3 to 5 years in prison. You're hearing in cable news that this could be the death knell of the Trump administration, and who knows what lies ahead. But it does raise a number of interesting questions about the crime itself, beginning with, was it a crime? Chris Hahn joins us tonight to sort this out. Chris, thanks a lot for coming on tonight.
Anytime.
So, I mean, I guess if I'd asked you 20 years ago, do you think that you'd be leading the charge to remove a president from office over his sex life? You probably wouldn't have thought that you would ever find yourself here. But let me ask you this. If you are approached by someone who says, give me money or I will embarrass you, isn't that extortion?
It is extortion, and I have no problem with the president's sex life. I think only Melania Trump should have a problem with his sex life if she does. But that said, what the president is being accused of is directing Michael Cohen to commit a federal election crime, which is a felony.
Right,
and if that is true, this is something Congress should investigate.
It may or may not be a federal election crime. It may or may not be a felony. Most are civil offenses, as you know. But let's just get back to the core event here. Stormy Daniels apparently said to Donald Trump through his attorney, give me money or I will embarrass you. Now, you just conceded that is extortion. If that happened to you, I think you would consider it extortion. I know I would if it happened to me. Why do we not consider it extortion in this case? Why are we celebrating her lawyer, celebrating her? You just said it was extortion.
Well, I don't know.
Shouldn't someone get on this?
I don't know. I don't know that Stormy Daniels said, give me money or I will tell. I think Stormy Daniels said, I will tell. And the president said, wait, let me give you money so you don't tell, which is what happened with Catherine McDougal and which may have happened with others. And I think we're going to find out. But I don't think.
Wait, stop for 1 second here. So you're saying what we already know, which is she took money in order to remain silent, which means that if she hadn't taken money, she talked anyway, of course, but the implication is, I mean, Trump doesn't like to spend money on anything, as you know. The cheapest man in the world.
Yeah. Well, he
He's
got a bad deal. She didn't stay quiet.
Well, all right, but the deal was extortion. So, I mean, look, I'm not defending this. I don't think the president's telling the truth about it. I think he probably did have a relationship with her. I'm not, like, okay, but it's still extortion.
Yeah. Tucker.
So, like, why are we excusing that? It's a serious, sincere question.
Tucker, it's extortion if she asked him for the money. It's not extortion if he offered her the money. So let's be clear here. And the president of the United States,
this is ridiculous. The president's like, oh, I want to give you money.
It's not extortion. The crime is directing somebody to commit a crime. And who knows what else we're going to find out.
But hold on, wait. Let me just ask you. So the idea here, and it's a stupid idea, I would say, is that this was a campaign contribution. And so the implication is that if it had come out that Trump had a relationship with a porn star, people would have been totally shocked and wouldn't have voted for him, because that just doesn't sound like the Donald Trump they knew. I mean, that's like ridiculous, actually. This wasn't a campaign contribution.
Well, that's what
this was hush money paid to a porn star. And, like, that's what it is. It's not a crime. It's embarrassing. I mean, honestly.
According to what we heard in court yesterday, according to what we heard in court yesterday, the president was concerned that this and other things would come out, and he directed Michael Cohen to commit a campaign finance violation. That is different than collecting a little bit too much money. The candidate himself directed, if that's true.
I got it. I read the newspapers. I watch all the other channels. It's a campaign finance. How is it a campaign finance violation? Speak slowly so I can understand. How is this a campaign donation? This is a payment to a former girlfriend. How is that a campaign donation?
Anything gained of value in a campaign is a campaign donation. That is very clear in campaign finance law.
Is that true? So if my stock portfolio, that's actually not the law.
Giving money to somebody for something of value is definitely it's an in-kind campaign, and it's over the limit.
No, it's okay. No, it's not.
Is.
That is what you just said is factually untrue. When I run, if I run for office, hold on. Let me finish my sentence. If I run for office, I do not relinquish my right to make money. If I mow your lawn and I'm running for the Senate and you pay me for that, that's not a campaign contribution. Not all money a candidate takes is a campaign contribution. How is a payment to an old girlfriend a campaign contribution? It's not. I mean, like how?
Because Michael Cohen,
15 seconds, explain
Michael Cohen paid that money to avoid the embarrassment the last days of the campaign at the direction of the candidate, if that's true. And if that happens, that is a campaign finance violation. And it is particularly egregious because the candidate himself directed it.
But of course he directed it. Of course, I don't care what they say. Of course he did. He's a married man with kids.
Then he's guilty.
He slept with a porn star. He's guilty of doing what like 50 people I know have done, which is done something awful, and you pay the person off.
But
I think it's extortion. It's incredibly common, as you know. No, he was a candidate, and he still has a wife and kids. How is that a campaign contribution? It's not. It's an effort to keep your girlfriend from talking.
There is a lawyer who went in federal court yesterday and swore an oath that it was for the campaign. That is what the president is dealing with, and that's what Congress should be investigating right now.
Okay, they should impeach him then.
Well, Congress should investigate it. Congress should do its job and get to the bottom of it.
Get to the bottom of it. We already got to the bottom of it. He paid off his girlfriend and got caught. That's the bottom of it. It's so dumb. I can't even deal with it. We're out of time.
I don't think it's the bottom. I think it's just the surface. We'll see.
There's more. There's more. Yeah, right. There's more. No, he paid off his girlfriend. Please. There's no more.